What's going on, chat? Another late video and probably a pretty short one. Um, got back kind of late and I gotta get up early, but I've been really getting hit with, I guess, time. Time in general and how powerful the concept of time is. And I say this because it's been an entire year since I graduated, and even I just went to my boy's little sister's graduation, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like it's crazy to it's crazy to see what all got done in the past year, the type of person I am now, and to kind of reflect back over it. It's almost like I don't want to say reliving it because it didn't feel nowhere near the same, obviously. Graduating high school and watching graduation is two completely different things. But it almost just like, it felt like the second that I was to leave high school, I was forced to genuinely wake up and face time for what it was. And to know like it's been an entire year is just kind of like, that junk just been kind of, it's been crazy, bro. Like, I think about a lot that has got done in this year and then a lot that has not got done. And, um, hey, my nose is mad itchy, but I think about all that's gotten done and all that has not gotten done. And I can honestly say, bro, I'm still proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still very proud of myself. Obviously, if you would have asked me a year ago, I would have told you I'm in a Miami penthouse right now and driving a M4, a Lamb truck, something along those lines. But clearly, those are not my circumstances, and that's okay. Because I notice when you start to put time limits on yourself, you start to force yourself to perform. It never really works. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I give myself 6 months to, in fact, I don't even want to say that. If I give myself 2 weeks to get abs, or else I'm gonna, I don't know, give all my money away. You have a motivator, however, the goal that you just set is so unfeasible that it doesn't even make sense to even put it in place. You feel what I'm saying? Because what I realize happens is you get to that point in time and then you realize, okay, clearly I'm not where I thought I was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that 2 weeks rolls around and you don't have that six pack, it's like, okay, dang, I guess I gotta stop. But in actuality, it should really just be fuel to keep going. We became so codependent on quick dopamine that any form or source of delayed gratification just ceased to exist in our minds. And I gotta tell y'all, like, time will literally slip underneath you like that, right? So, all the free time that you think you have and all, you know what I'm saying, you're on some break and I'm gonna just chill this summer, then I'm gonna lock in. There will come a time where you're literally just forced to perform, and it's going to be a lot of pressure. So, even just looking back, I guess the main thing I'm getting at is learn to take it one step at a time. And you waking up is there's a reason for you waking up in itself. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love this quote that I heard a little while back, but you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow is not owed to you, but instead the Lord has given you that. The Lord has gave you tomorrow. Because a lot of us, we would not make it to tomorrow. We are very lazy and very dependent on circumstances and situations that we simply would not fight for tomorrow. However, tomorrow is given to us by grace. And that in itself should just be a reason to keep on pushing and to keep on going. You got breath in your lungs, praise God. You know what I'm saying? There's always more to be done. If you're still on this earth breathing, bro, there's always more to be done. There's always more purpose to step into, more people to meet, more things to create, more ways to better yourself and to grow as an individual. And this past year showed me a lot of that. I've lost a lot of people. I don't even want to say like solely death-wise, like I've just lost a lot of people. Um, I've also gained some along the way. And I've also lost myself a lot and gained myself back a lot. And I want y'all to know, like, it's a constant process. A lot of people online try to paint the picture that it's just a step-by-step thing, and it's a, you know what I'm saying, do this, do this, do this, do this. It's like a checklist. And then you'll be one with yourself. However, that's not true. It takes a constant effort of showing up every single day. And a lot of people don't like to accept that fact, so they run away from it. Myself included. You know what I'm saying? But when you start to really realize, like, all this time that's given to you, don't take it for granted, bro. Like, don't take it for granted and don't try to rush it out either. We live in such a timely construct that it's hard not to live our lives in accordance to a clock. However, life is so much more than that. Treat every moment as your last. Not even every day, every moment. Because you living to your fullest extent, you being your fullest and truest self, bro, you have automatically increased your lifespan so far beyond what you thought was possible. I kid you not. The person who's miserable and lives to 80, but they're miserable their entire lives and they're chasing after highs and nothing ever goes in accordance to how they want it in their mind. Versus the person who lives 30 years and lived their life to the fullest, was happy, didn't have any regrets in this life. The lifespans or the time may be different on these two, right? However, the person who lived to the fullest and the person who got the most out of this life, the person who got life the most, you know what I'm saying? Endured life the most, went through life the most, actually lived the most, would be that person who lived 30 years. And that's how it's always been. It takes a lot to remind myself of that in these moments like these where I kind of just got to talk them out loud and reflect back on them. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see where the next year takes me. Whether it is where I think it's going to be or whether it's not. I'm excited to be here, bro. And I wanted to relay that message to y'all, man. But that's all I got. I'm going to eat, shower, go to sleep, get up at 6 in the morning. But yeah, man, I will see y'all tomorrow. Might be another late video tomorrow. I got another graduation I gotta go to, but I'll see y'all tomorrow. God bless, man. I love y'all. Peace.